Hello and welcome to another video, and today, actually on Motogp 19, once again we're here for another experiment video, and this one's going to be, I think this should be quite an interesting one, pretty close. Today I thought we'll try what happens if you stick the Red Bull Rookie's bike into Moto3, obviously. Yeah, actually it's a good comparison here because if you look at the picture in the menu, we've got a KTM alongside it, alongside the Red Bull Rookie's bike here. But yeah, you can see obviously there's some major differences there, but it is sort of, they're both RC250s, it's just one's an RC250R and one's an RC250GP. So there is some differences, although they should be pretty close in terms of the whole grand scheme of things. So we're going to go on to the Red Bull Rookie's bike today. The weight and things should be fine, so let's let's head into Spielberg, because obviously that's the upcoming weekend, and the Red Bull Rookie's AI will work perfectly fine there, because obviously there's a race there. So yeah, we'll head into this and see kind of what happens, see how representative, see how quick the Red Bull Rookie's bike is versus the Moto3 bikes. So then, surprisingly enough, Antonelli's actually on pole, but you can see Jason Dupasquale is in second place there, so he's done himself pretty well. Again, I think it's just going to be a really close race. I'm looking forward to this. Lorenzo Fellon there in 10th place as well. It is going to be really close because I think the bikes are pretty similar in terms of performance, so let's just head straight into it and see where we can get to.
The riders have just completed the sighting lap and are lined up on the Red Bull Ring straight. Very little time is left until the start of another Austrian Grand Prix. There
was a bit of an explosion in the background there, wasn't there? You can see there's lots of bikes down on the ground. The same sort of things happen because there's not enough grid spots. People are facing the wrong way, we've got to watch out for this. Oh, so we've been knocked off already, so that's gone. And again, we're being taken out here, this is not fair. And now I'm flaming on the floor. Alright, let's restart this, and hopefully it'll go a bit better.
It was a long weekend for the Moto3 riders, but finally the showdown is here.
Oh, there's a guy on the floor already, flailing, lots of people on the floor. So let's just skip the cutscene. Okay, we're facing the wrong way slightly again. We are at the back, so we've got that as a luxury. There's riders weaving all over the place, so we've got to watch out for that. We've hit a fellow Red Bull Rookie's rider, but we've actually got through him into 41st position out of 55. So, not only is this a Red Bull Rookies versus Moto3 challenge, it's also a 55 riders in one race challenge as well, which is still ridiculous if you look at it. So when you stick 181 in there, no wonder the game kind of doesn't know what to do with it. But yeah, the reason why all of the riders are in the class, because I wouldn't have done this, I would have just added it myself, but the way you have to make the team available, you just have to add the team to the Moto3 class, and then it just brings all the riders along with it. So I guess they could have changed all of their team keys so that they didn't come across with it, but that's just a lot of effort, and I just thought it kind of makes the experiment a little bit more fun if you see how the AI do as well. Which dives inside of a few of them here. You can see Tom Booth Amos has got a little bit more power out the corners, but there's not a lot in it. Obviously I didn't get the best exit as well, so you can't fully blame that, but in the top end you can see he definitely had a bit over us there, because the other AI didn't catch us up. Although, to be fair, I have completely forgotten, if I'm saying that the AI are very fast in straight line in Moto3 anyway, so it might not be down to the bike. That probably doesn't help. Well, Messia's come through now, and one of the Red Bull Rookies is coming through as well. I'm not sure who that is. I'm sure we'll have a look. Vietti's battling with Scott, apparently. Wonder if we'll see Zonta van der Gerberg in here somewhere. Be interested to see where he is. Right, so I don't see him in the top 10 or anything like that. Maybe we'll see him, maybe we won't. He might be a little bit. He might have got knocked off or something off the start, so he might be behind us. But we're behind Gabriel Rodrigo currently, so. His AR wasn't great, was it, in career mode? Can't exceed the track limits there. Messias was pretty good, but obviously he probably got knocked off. There's Perez as well, I think, in front of us. Toba's on the right hand side. I can see Arbolino. Arbolino started alongside us, so Arbolino had a good start, didn't he? I got hit tonight a little bit. I've kind of forced well, that's not Yuchenko in front of me, it's a Red Bull Rookie's bike. Where is Yuchenko? It's on the RBA, isn't he, Yuchenko? I don't even see, but we're behind Urate anyway, not Makai Yuchenko, so quite where that came from. People braking very early for it. I think that's where I sort of gain time in Red Bull Rookies, actually, if I remember, in career mode. So up to 32nd, if we get top 30, that would be pretty good. We could go with Yam and Masia, that would also be quite good. But it seems like they are pretty balanced. I mean, obviously, you know, the sort of the crashes off the start don't really help, but yeah, they don't seem a million miles off from what I've concluded. So it's always nice to have an actual conclusion to the experiment rather than just be like, oh, look at this cool thing I did. I mean, that's good in itself, don't get me wrong. I quite like doing that. And just been like, kind of showing what you can do in this game. Oh, I've been put onto the curb, I fell off. Okay, so we're not going to get in top 30 anytime soon, we're definitely last now. But it's definitely been a bit interesting to see. Trying to see how close they are. Do it, learn, harass. We're definitely, actually, we're beating someone. I'm not sure who we're beating, but there's someone in 55th. We are in 54th. So whether the thingy's just, whether the standings are glitched, that was not a good line to that corner at all, was it? Didn't pick up the penalty though. Apparently, Dupa Squire is battling with Yuchenko. So we are going to actually have to sort of go around on his own. There should be 2 on-shoes in the race as well. Actually, no, I don't think Dennis on-shoe is in it. Yeah. You think I'd remember because I actually played Red Bull Rookies in career mode, but I don't. It was a long time ago. I didn't exactly enjoy my time in Red Bull Rookies, to be honest. I'm trying to push a little bit to catch up, but we're 2.9 seconds behind. We're not going to catch up. But it's Carlos Tati, or Tate, I don't really know how it's pronounced, but coincidentally, that's down here with us. And he was one of our rivals, actually, back in the Red Bull Rookies category, along with... I've completely forgotten his name. The one that we had a lot of contact with, anyway. I don't know how I've forgotten his name so quickly. Marcos Ramirez has won anyway, whilst I'm trying to think of... through the last corner then. We're going to come last. Well, apart from one, we beat somebody. I'm not sure who we beat, but Antonelli does the fastest lap as well by... Well, we did a 41, he did a 38. I mean, that just show you there is a bit of a difference.
To take us to Parc Ferme to meet the stars of the race, let's take a quick look at the Moto3 class final ranking.
So actually, Alex S. Grigg was the top Red Bull Rookies KTM, and he was only in 6th, 2.8 off the lead, so fair play to him. That's a good job, because obviously those top guys, they didn't get crashed off or anything at the beginning. They had a clear run the whole race, so fair play to him. Zonta van der Gerberg was in 21st there. So I mentioned him earlier, so I just saw his name as I was scrolling through. But yeah, I think that was a pretty interesting experiment. If you'd like me to try it again, we beat Billy Van Erde apparently. He had a pretty quick fastest lap though. But yeah, like I said, if you want me to try this experiment again, I'd be happy to do it, maybe at a different track. Because obviously you didn't really get the full comparison, and I might do it just me versus the Moto3 AI and something like that. It could be quite interesting what I could do with this, if you want to see it again, of course, which I know you probably will, but just want to see, do let me know if you want to see this again in the future. Enough rambling anyway now. Hope you enjoyed this video, hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next one.